Hello, welcome to the Reaper Podcast, and I am your host, John Reaper. A little breakdown I've had. I went a little personal on you guys, and I am, I'm like sorry but not sorry. There's several reasons why I said what I said on Twitter. And to recap for you guys, my personal life, I keep it very personal, but there's a lot of stuff that usually happens to YouTubers, and it seems like, I need to express what happened on Twitter. And to recap, you guys know that I have a 9-year-old son. I mean, you don't know the year, but for some reason or another, that, whatever the reason she gave me, I could not wrap my hand around it. So I'm not even going to say the reasons why she gave me, because it made no sense whatsoever. I live in the state of Indiana, and it's not the oh my god genius state. No state is, but for some reason or another, she and my son, she decided to take my son to Florida to live for a year. After talking with them on one day, it seems like she changed her number. Her phone, or my son's phone, has actually was like shut off for like 2 days until like something came up. It said, well, mine, it would just go boom, and that was it. It would just go boom, and looking it up, it was something to do with the network, I guess. I called from a different phone, and it said all circuits are busy, so it's a network. So, I really don't know what's going on, because me and her mother have been trying to get in contact with her, and she finally sent a message to her mom saying that she's okay, but they can't call or possibly send texts. They don't know what's going on. I was gonna go for legal issues, but as of right now, I'm stopped. Because I need a address. There's no existing address of this person. I could do it one way, but yeah, that's only if I have to. But I mean, like, if this keeps up, for a long period of time, I can't deal. Because I got my son every week, 3 times every week, 4 hours Wednesday and Thursday, and then I get them overnight. And to go from that to not talking to him sucks. It really does. I don't know if this is on purpose. I don't know if it's an actual network error. But something is going down and something is wrong. So I am stuck. I don't know what to do. So therefore, I'm just going to do my best on what's going on. And if shit so happens that I have to go through the legal channels, I have to. So yeah, there's that. But I promise everything will be back back in order, and it will be, I promise. I've taken too long of a break from recording, so I'm back in it. I've gotten stuff cleared and figuring out stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I'm potentially going to try to get this year. Well, next year. Well, technically, when this podcast releases, it's already 2018. Of the recording of the podcast, it is the last day of 2017. The last day. Hopefully, 2018 will be better. As far as gaming, otherwise, it is extremely going to be better. We have Red Dead Redemption 2, Spider-Man, God of War coming out. Metal Gear Survive. Yeah, I know. You guys are hating me for saying that, but give it a chance, you guys. I didn't really like the idea of writing Revengeance, but when I got it, or when I played the demo, I'm like, dude, alright. And then I bought it. You don't know what you have until you actually try the game and play the game for itself. Plus, there's something behind Survive. I cannot put my finger on it. Speaking of Survive, listen to this. Just take a listen here. Metal Gear Survive. Okay, you know how like Kojima does this thing where he changes the story elements from trailers? Speaking of Metal Gear Solid 2, with the whole Snake running, trying to escape the water, and Ray's on top of the tanker, and they're supposed to fight Ray. Yeah, they changed that. They changed concepts in number 3. I don't really particularly think they're doing that in 5. I can't see it, but yeah, we'll know after nuclear disarmament. So yeah, get your seatbelts ready, because I'm going on the full bandwagon again with the nuclear disarmament. So yeah, lock and load 2018. But it's funny how they changed the concept this time around. It was supposed to be, the whole fucking concept was you get sucked into this other world and you gotta survive to get back home. Now it's, your buddy gets sucked in a hole, and then some mysterious organization comes along and, we need you to go through that fucking wormhole that you tried to survive and see what's going on. Possibly rescue people. So, yeah. That thing, is very, it's like, what? Maybe there's two sides. There's two sides you can play. I'm predicting that the storylines you can pick between your friend that gets sucked in or you. That's my prediction. The two storylines. There could possibly be two storylines. Because then, it doesn't show, like when they did the gameplay, the brand new gameplay they're showing now. You're by yourself. There's nobody around you, and you have to rescue people to be in your group. So I don't know if you're wandering around looking for that person, or I don't know. And it does harken back to the Wandering Mother Base soldiers and the zombie things. And I mean, who knows? Okay, who knows? They're saying that it's like, oh, it's like deja vu. Okay, it's like deja vu, but you know, it's weird that the Gray Fox, well, Cyborg Ninja, it doesn't say Gray Fox, it's Cyborg Ninja, Solid Snake skin, and also the Raiden, you know, the stuff you can actually get in Ground Zeroes transfers over to. So I mean, like, you know, VR missions was like fucking out there, but it was actually, I think it's canon because it's part of the main game as well. It's tutorial on how to use your weapons and how to do stuff. But what's fucked up is apparently Snake got VR training on board the Discovery. There's just a lot of fucking, or sorry, excuse my language, a lot of stuff being pulled this way and that way with Metal Gear, and it's just weird. I mean, they have been for the longest time, and like since the whole Kojima split. Okay, whatever. The split did happen, but not in a bad way like you guys think. Kojima, first of all, has a Kojima Productions thing going on, you know, before they even split. I mean, dude, they had the whole fucking Konami tower changed from Konami LA to Kojima Productions LA. Like, what? You know, I think that was like signaling, like, hey, dudes, you know, I think the split was talked about then. I think Kojima was talking about leaving Konami when that happened. You know, I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, it's just Kojima Production was everywhere. Like, it wasn't, and I think that's for the reasoning why they didn't put a Hideo Kojima game. It was because they already had Kojima Productions on there, stamped. You know, that's pretty much says that's Kojima Productions game, a Hideo Kojima game. So I think that's why they did that. It was like, dude, it's like double stamped, you know, it's too, you know. And no, a lot of people's like, oh my god, it's a big F you to Konami that Kojima put his name in every single and in the beginning and the end of every mission. It's like, dude, Did you guys not understand what Kojima was going for? He was going for an episodic adventure. Episodic. Okay, a lot of people think episodic meaning of Telltale games, where it's like you play episode 1, 2, and 3, and then for some reason you're left in the fucking air. I'm sorry for cussing. Sorry. You're left in the air, okay? You're left in the freaking air and dangling, going, 4, 5, and 6 is coming. You'll have to wait for like a year, you know, or 2. And it's stupid to do it that way. Kojima was going for an all in-game episodic adventure, which he did. You know, if you actually look at it, you can actually roam around, do whatever you want before you do the mission. Not like Peace Walker. Peace Walker, I mean, I do compare Peace Walker to Metal Gear, The Phantom Pain, because it's so freaking similar, man. You know, the only difference is the roam around feature. You know, that's the only difference. The roam around feature, to get to move around. Peace Walker was all about you're not moving around, you're going to mission, you know. So it's like an episodic adventure, you know. If you look at it in terms of Metal Gear Solid 4, he kind of did chapters, the same way. I think Peace Walker has chapters, I do believe. I don't know. But, so, when you do an episodic thing, yeah, you gotta have credits of the designers and all that. Voice actors at the beginning and end. I mean, it's like, they do that with TV shows. Like, you watch an intro and there's like, flash across the screen like actor so and so or actor so guest actor so and so, lead designer so and so, writer this. I mean, it appears, and then when you complete the TV show, when you complete the show, at the end they do that flashing stuff again, and until it goes to the end credits and the credits roll and then boom, off. So really, it's not, Kojima did that as a FU to Konami. No, guys, really? We watch TV shows forever? Do you not watch TV? Hell, I barely even watch TV. And I still get that concept because I watch some TV. I watch The Walking Dead. I mean, that's one of the TV shows I want to watch. The rest is anime, and I watch it on my computer. So, yeah. Stick that one up your tailpipe and smoke it. The whole FU to Konami with episodic and Kojima's name everywhere. Debunked. Thank you for the clap. You guys don't hear the clapping, it's in my head. Anyway, I need a sound thing, man. I need a but anyway, it's you guys need to think outside the box more. Death Stranding is coming out next year. You guys are like, 2019. Okay, I'm not saying 2019 is not a possibility. It could possibly be in 2019. Kojima could purposely go, you know what? Everything's going according to plan. Everything's good. Let's push back the date and make people wait a while. Kojima could do that. That's Kojima for you. He could potentially do that, and it's so funny, that people lose their minds, when you say Death Stranding's going to come out in 2018, because a lot of people that are close to Kojima says 2018. Kojima says before the Akira movie that's happening in 2018, and I mean, he's sitting there going, everything's going according to plan, so it will be released on time. I'm not a genius. I'm not really, really smart, but I do believe that indicates 2018, people. Like I said, he could possibly move it back with not telling nobody and causing panic. So, yeah. I can't wait for Death Stranding. It doesn't really tell you anything right now, It gives you hints and stuff like that. I know what's the hell's going on. Yeah, I do. And here's the thing. What's funny is, like, people are like, "Oh, dude, you're stealing this, you're stealing that." Stealing what? There's nothing to steal. Oh, okay. Other people came out with the title of Metal Gear Zero, and then I so happened to put Metal Gear Solid Zero. Oh my God, he stole that title. No. Shut up. I didn't steal the damn title. Why would I steal a title? Anyway. But moving on. Kingdom Hearts 3, which I'm freaking cannot wait, man. There's supposedly leaked images of Kingdom Hearts 3 where they're in Monsters, Inc. Dude, I really hope this is real, man. Oh my God, it looks so fresh. You guys gotta go check out the leaks from Gamers Joint or HMK. The leaks look fresh. Oh dear Lord. I cannot wait, dude. I mean, like your characters change too, you know, to like little monsters. It's like, oh my god, it's like Nightmare Before Christmas, you know. I cannot stress you enough. I cannot wait. I cannot. And oh my god, Kingdom Hearts is gonna blow my mind, dude. I mean, in terms of technology, if you look, it's like, dude, they release every Kingdom Hearts game for this or that. What makes the difference? Look, whether it's for the Nintendo DS, the PSP, the reworked ones, they have not released a game. I mean, they've only used the PS2 graphics. That's it, you guys. Think about that. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep 0.2 was the first game released. It was a short game, but the first game released that had next generation. Why did I do that? I don't know. Next generation graphics. And I burped. Can't win. But oh my god, it's so beautiful. Like the real time and the 60 frames per second. Oh my god, it was beautiful, man, beautiful. Like I was like, oh my god, you know, I can barely tell and lag. Oh my god, it was just so awesome, so awesome. You guys don't even know. But I do recommend getting 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 that are out now for the PS4. It's so beautiful. And it sucks because like I beat 1 and 2. I haven't beat Chain of Memories, or Dream Drop Distance. So I'm kind of like, ugh, you know. I think it's because I rushed through them and I didn't like, you know, buffed up my characters before I went. So, yeah. I do recommend getting them. I'm kind of slow on beating them at the moment because I've already got 1.5, 2.5 for the PS3, and I went through them, and then now it's like, oh, you got to go over again. It's like, shit. But it's worth it. It's worth it with the 60 frames per second. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, I just can't help myself. And I'm glad because I can actually play the games on the remote play. And that's the one thing I hated about the PS3 was like, you could do remote play. There's your screen right there on your PSP. But guess what? You can't play any games. It's like, what? Why even do remote play? What? No, you could watch movies and listen to music and get on the internet. And why? Why would I want to do that? I want to play the game. And then the Vita, man, I was talking about this the other day with somebody because of God of War. The PSP was awesome, dude. And its generation, they had so many PSPs, you know. So many. And it made bang for its buck, you know. It was bang for its buck. It was revolutionary, and it was the first handheld Sony came out with. And man, they rocked it. They rocked the shit out of it. And I've got the first generation PSP. I never bought any of the other ones. Simply because I was like, you know, I just wanted to keep mine. I wanted to buy the new ones because they were like the upgraded versions, which better software and equipment. But as far as, you know, just, dude, I bought Metal Gear, Portable Ops 2, I do believe. I bought Acid 2. I didn't buy Peace Walker because I didn't really have enough money at the time when it first came out, but I've got Peace Walker with the Legacy Collection and shit. So I loved it. I could technically say I have every Metal Gear game besides the mobile handheld, or the mobile, like, phone, the phone games they came out with. I didn't get those. I don't have those kind of phones, but technically I have every Metal Gear game now that's out, a lot of people say, oh, Portable X ain't canon, when in fact it is. It's canon. Why do I have to keep saying this? I don't know. But anyway. But where in the hell was I? I went from Kingdom Hearts to Metal Gear somehow. I lost my train of thought. Okay, anyway. Let's get back in line. So, I actually got Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age. I think that's what's called. Got that for Christmas. Oh, I missed the good story. I missed the slow opening, the throw you into the... Yeah, this sucked. I hated Final Fantasy 12 for the reason of they didn't really explain it that good. Okay, the only Final Fantasy game that kind of explained it well, like holy crap, I get this game now, without replaying it, without diving into the lore so much, was Final Fantasy X. Because it had narration to explain shit that was going on, on the downtimes. They had shit like, Tidus talking away. That was all good and fine and dandy. I liked that. I really did. 8, 9, 10. 11 was online. 12, 13, 13-2, Lightning Returns. What's 14? I cannot remember. I think 14 was the online thing. And then 15 was the new one, yeah. So, I mean, like, most of them just, like, skip. Like, they didn't really take the time to tell you, like, hey, once upon a time in this land, this is. They take you and they say, all right, good luck, and throw you in there, and then we'll be like, we'll just throw in a couple texts and a couple of dialogue here and there to explain stuff, but that's about it. That's all you need to know. It's genius because, that gets people to play the game so much and to replay it, to dive in the lore, to learn more about it. It's genius. You get people that want to invest. But Final Fantasy 12, it felt like an online experience because the way the gameplay was. It threw me. It's the first one that threw me a loop because I didn't even get to play 11. Let me tell you, I never got to play it because I never got past the creature character stage. Because the internet and all that was so, like, you had to be on the mainstream internet, which I never had. I had the slowest internet possible. I mean, now it's decent, but it's not nearly as good as what I need. But, yeah, I felt like it should have been online. Like, I know they took elements of 11 and made it online, and it felt that way. Which they went back to 13 where it's like not turn-based, but same mechanics, kinda, with the timer. 15 comes out, and they adopted the same mechanics, and they made it better, which was awesome. But I kind of felt like they should have. They should have did like they should have. What was the term I was gonna use? Anyway, never mind the term. But they should have took it and formed it like they did with 15. 15, they waited a while, and they implemented sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Implemented the online component, to 15, which you don't have to be the main characters. You design and develop your characters on a different quest, on a different storyline altogether, but it's in the same universe. It's the same, you meet the characters and all that, which is pretty fantastic. I like the idea. So if you really think about it, that's really awesome. So, and that brings up to the next topic, or not the next topic, but the next, idea. Should Final Fantasy 12 have an online component, like 15, where you can make your character, and you could be in that universe, follow the same storyline? I think so. I think it would be great. I loved it. I haven't tried 15. I deleted it, or not deleted, but I kept my save, but I took it off to make room for other, mainly Assassin's Creed and Kingdom Hearts stuff. Which, speaking of Assassin's Creed and Final Fantasy 15, brings up to the next topic I want to talk about. Are games going back to where they used to be? And let me explain on that. The explanation on that is before the PS3 era, maybe like halfway in the PS3 era, you had games that with either downloadable content or extra disc that was released to expand on the story, or you had to wait for the next installment of the franchise to continue the story. Like Crash Bandicoot, Our games going back to the way they were, where they're focused on one game and waiting a while to develop other games. Need to remind you that 15 was in development for years. They released the online game and stuff like that. And really, after 15, there's little staff now has been focused on that. Now they're focusing on Kingdom Hearts 3, getting that puppy, ready to launch. Our games, because I could see it. Now, it used to be every game, we're going to have a game every year. Every damn year, we're going to have a game. And when people play a game, they fucking rush through it. Or they rush through it and then they go back and get everything in the game. And then they're like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with this. What's next? And it's like, dude, it's only been like a month or two. No, I want the next game. When's the next game coming out? dude, they ain't gonna be in the next game for a while. No, this is bullshit. You know, that's what people do. That's what us greedy fans. I never done it. You know, except for like when it's like, it's gonna be released soon. It's like 5 years later, it's gonna be released soon. Bullshit. When? You know, you're showing me gameplay. You're showing me almost the entire game already. Just release it so I can play the damn game. You know, I get like that. But when it's like, okay, I'm done with this game, I want more. It's like, what? Yeah, I want more. What? You know, it's like, you greedy little. But I think it's going back to the way it was, because now, you know, once you actually make a game, and to make DLCs for games, it doesn't take that much team effort. So they probably downsize it to where it's like, okay, you are the downsized teams for this game while we go make and develop other games. You guys would be the bug fixing, DLC making people. Which is awesome. In Assassin's Creed Origins, they have more than enough to keep you occupied. Trials, tombs, this and that, photo, DLCs that's coming out to expand upon the storyline, which I like. Finally, you know, I like story DLCs, simply because I know it's like, dude, it costs money. Yeah, it costs money, but you know what? It's not that much. Unless you play like Fallout. And it's like $20 or $30 fucking, or sorry, freaking, $20 or $30 freaking per storyline, which pisses me off. I'm sorry, it makes me so mad. Bethesda makes the most shittiest, glitchiest game you could possibly make. And it's like, oh, we're gonna develop this game, or this storylines that can advance it, but you gotta fork over. By the time you buy all the DLCs, you pretty much bought another game. You know, I don't agree with that. I think it should be like $10 at least, $10 or $5 for the storyline. I mean, I know you probably guys are going, what? That's cheap, but nothing. I think it should be that. $10 should be more than enough. You know, that way if you got like 4 DLCs out there, you go buy them. That's really cheap, in my opinion. You know, and I think it should be that way. You know, it's like, well, what about the developers? Well, you know, every game that's being purchased, everything that's being purchased online through real money, you know, they're getting their worth, man. So, you know, I think it should be fair. You know, that way it cut, you know, down the cost of extended story. You know, you don't have people like me, because dude, I've got like, what, there was like two storylines I didn't get in Fallout, because it was so bullshit that the storylines were like $30, or it was like $25 or something like that, or $19.99, and it was like, what? You know, because I remember it was like that for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, which I was like, that's bullcrap, you know. But they still do it, and it's just funny, man, you know. Of course, I got when the mods came out for Fallout 4 for the PS4, I did a little bit of modding, and then I quit. I quit because there was more games out there, and I was taking up so much space. I got way off track. I am so sorry. But anyway, I do believe it's coming that way because with Assassin's Creed Origins and Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 15, good glory, man. You got how much are they doing this? I mean, is this another like Final Fantasy 7 thing? I mean, Final Fantasy 7 spawned a movie, an anime, either anime movie or series. How many games? What was it? 2 games. Dirge of Cerberus and the original Final Fantasy. Crisis Core developed that. Crisis Core. And a bunch of merch and a bunch of other stuff, mini games, and stuff like that. Even a remake. They're rebooting the series now. And it's Final Fantasy 15 has taken that beyond. And how much you want to bet, people? Oh my God, how much you want to bet? Seeing 15 the way it is now. What you got before the game even released? You got a mobile game that's, or not a mobile game, but you download a game on the PlayStation Network that is like an 8-bit game that tells a story of the king when he first became king, or after, I think. It tells you have the movie, you have the anime, then you have the actual game, and then you have the DLC stories that are coming out. You know, Ignis' story, Prompto, and all them are coming out. The online, it's part of the storyline that they released for it. The celebrations that they have are part of the story. The I cannot remember. I think it's Final Fantasy 15 Fishing or something like that. It's a PlayStation VR fishing game. You know, I got a feeling that when 7 comes out, they're going to do the exact same thing they're doing 15. It's crazy. It is so crazy. It's, but could it be that people can expect, that games now are going to slow down, which I think they need to. I'm sorry, you guys. I think video game development needs to slow down because when you create a game every year or a game every 2 years, the graphics and the bugging and glitchiness will fail so damn much, and you have a crappy game, and people will complain about the game because it's so crappy. And you get people banging their fists. I mean, I went over this so many times. I don't know. People are banging their fists wanting the next game or wanting the game now, when back in the day, you know, you heard a game that's in development for a long time is the norm. And that makes good quality games. Ugh. I heard my chair's squeaking more and more now. I gotta get that fixed. But it's so odd. So odd. I found out recently that The Last Jedi, Star Wars The Last Jedi, okay, hits 1 billion worldwide. Phenomenal, right? That is phenomenal. 1 billion worldwide. Wow. Wow. 1 billion worldwide. I love that because of Star Wars. But I found out recently that and this is gonna make people so mad. I'm sorry if it makes you guys mad, but apparently the movie was supposed to be 3 hours long, not 3.5 or 2.5. So he cut 30 minutes of storytelling out of there. The third lesson Rey learned, possibly other stuff. People actually made jokes on my Twitter saying Admiral Ackbar saying it's a trap. Yeah, totally just cut that shit out. The important shit of Luke and Rey, let's just cut that out. Rey only needs one lesson. I mean, come on. She could pick up a lightsaber and use the Force. She only needs one. Oh, Rian Johnson, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Dude. Okay, I like the movie. I praise the movie, but the hell are you do you even know what you're doing? I mean, if they come out with a director's cut and actually put it in the film or extend it to 3 hours, dude, I'd be happy. Rian Johnson, come on. I'd be happy with that. Because it's like, okay, it's too long for theaters. We'll just add that stuff in when the movie comes out. Okay, cool. You know, you're off the hook there. But if you don't add that shit in and you just put it in deleted scenes, oh, Rian Johnson, what's wrong with you? But that's the theory, not a theory, but some guy that's close actually said that. Oh, I hope it's not the case. Because Rian Johnson might be screwed in the event that transpires. But yeah, it's extremely God, I just can't really think about it, because that's gonna suck. And also another thing is I found out that the Prince Harry and what's his name? Prince Harry and I just saw it. Oh, no, I didn't. Prince Harry and his brother. William. What? Damn it. William. They actually cut the roles out as stormtroopers. They cut that out. You can't see who in the hell that is. Why did you cut it out? Nobody could have known, and they would have been happy. They would have been like, hey, I'm in Star Wars. Now they're like, I did the role. I went in a sweaty stormtrooper suit. I did this crap. And now I'm not going to be in the film? It was due to possible, they might get threats or whatever. It's like, who doesn't? Who doesn't get threats? I mean, come on. But Star Wars, dude, love it, hate it. Who really stinking cares? Because it's Star Wars, okay? Star Wars is not meant to just be like, oh, I don't know, man. I'm kind of disappointed in the fans, because with Star Wars you have to take a leap of faith, and you have to like open your mind a little bit, because a lot of the legends that are non-canon now are I don't understand that, but anyway, had Palpatine come back as a clone, and Luke potentially going to the dark side for a little bit, and then he overcome it and killed off Palpatine. I mean, I know Disney probably looked at it and go, no, that needs to be gone because that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it would have been an awesome side story. And with Luke gone, okay, now they're making a Han Solo movie. With Luke gone, Han Solo was part of the main protagonist of Star Wars. With Luke gone now, are they going to make a Luke Skywalker film? A Luke Skywalker journey or whatever? And the only way they would do that would be to do like they did with Kurt Russell in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It'd be Kurt Russell, but they kind of CGI'd his face a little bit to make him look younger. I could possibly see that. I could see Mark Hamill doing that. He's not as spry as he was back then, but that's why they have CGI or pulleys. Not saying you're fat, Mark. I'm just saying, that diet you so much like doesn't compensate how old you are. But yeah, I cannot wait for 2018. Also, I read something about 2018 that Mariah Carey, remember when I talked about it the last year that she just like went, fuck y'all, I'm just gonna do whatever I want, screw lip singing, I'm just gonna move around and twirl while the music's playing, I'm supposed to be lip syncing, but whatever, that kind of attitude. She is back. She is back. Supposedly she's gonna do rehearsals to make sure she don't I don't know. Why would you? Like I said, this has been recorded on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve or whatever. New Year's Eve, and I'm sitting there going, why? Why would you want her back? One little slip up she's gonna do, she ain't gonna try her best to just. And now that the audience knows she's lip syncing, which lip syncing ain't nothing new. A lot of people think she was drunk too, so that makes it even more funnier. So, guys, I'm gonna end this podcast from beyond here in 2017. When this releases, it'll be 2018, the start of a new year, and I hope this year will be better. I hope everything turns out great this year. I've started to make a Discord server. I have a Reddit page for the Death Stranding theory. What I'm doing. I'm only allowed to give hints. So, yeah. I have made, or starting to make, a Patreon page. If you guys, I have not said it in a long time, and I need to start, if you guys want my merch, my toboggan, I actually have a hoodie now, a toboggan, a hat, I'm gonna make more merch, don't worry, I've got a backpack now. If you guys want to support me in any way or fashion, if you have the money, you guys have Christmas money now, surely you guys got money and bonuses and stuff like that. So head over to the Reaper's Void. The link's down below to get your merch. You know what I mean? To get my hats and my hoodies and backpacks and shirts and whatnot have you. Don't worry. Do not worry. It's all good. So guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter so you can keep up to date on when my videos become late, when they don't. And I will see you guys next week for the next exciting episode of the Reaper Podcast. And I will see you guys later. Also, wait. Before you go, don't go. Before you go, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever my videos come out and whenever a podcast comes out as well. So make sure you hit that and hit that little like button if you would. It would mean so much to me, and I will see you guys next time. For real. See ya.